Hey, what's up, Nerdgasm fans? Jerry here, aka Barnacules, and you guys have been so patient. I've been doing tons of unboxing stuff and a little bit of 3D printing, and I haven't done any gaming in a while. And that's a big part of my channel. I love gaming, guys. So today we're going to bust out the old Obutto R3volution racing simulator, pop open Assetto Corsa, and finally get to play this game.
Now remember, guys, safety first.
Alright guys, we're all set up and ready to drive in Assetto Corsa. I ran into several problems though that I'll let you know about right now. I have three 46-inch monitors and a 27-inch auxiliary display over the top, and I installed the latest R3volution drivers from NVIDIA, and the bug still exists in Windows 8.1 with those drivers where the entire UI will freeze if you're playing a game and you have that top monitor on. So I had to disable it, so only my three big screens are on. That was the only problem I encountered with the graphics. Everything after that worked. I did have some problems setting up the controls in Assetto Corsa because I have the Fanatec Club Sport V2 pedals, and I have the Thrustmaster T500RS, the separate shifter. Each one of them is a separate USB input. I kept configuring them, but you have to invert the inputs, and the thing, and it wouldn't remember the inversion. I finally figured out you have to exit the game and reopen the game after saving the settings for it to record them. With this particular setup, you may not have the same problem. But once I did that, and I got the graphics sorted out and I enabled triple monitor rendering, everything seems to be working great. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. Yep, the wheel turns. That's a good sign. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit so that you guys can hear me while I'm driving here. All right. So here we are, sitting in the simulator. I got it lined up on the center screen. I also have a track IR, but I'm gonna save that for a future video for head tracking. I'm not even sure if Corsa supports it. We'll see, but I've got my shifter over here on the sides, Thrustmaster TH8, and I have it set up in sequential mode. So we're gonna go ahead and push in the clutch, put it in first gear, and you can see it didn't remember my shifter settings. Ah! All right, guys, we're using the paddle shifters, but that's okay because the Zonda has paddle shifters, so we're not cheating. All right, here we go. Put in gear. Let's go. All right, got to go slow out of the pits. Give it the beans. I am not using my clutch since I'm using the paddles. The sense of speed's a little different in this game than it is in iRacing, but I attribute that to the field of view. The force feedback's really good. I did a couple laps earlier, and the force feedback does a good job of letting you know when you touch the apex or the rumble strips. And it also does a good job of letting you know when the car's lost traction and starts sliding, which is nice. I'm just trying to keep her on the track, guys. Very powerful car. I'm driving in Birkenstock slippers right now. I didn't put my racing shoes on. I want to work all the kinks out of the software first, and then we'll focus on the details. All right, that was a pretty good turn. I'll tell you what, I've gone to the track and actually raced my car, and I'll tell you what, Assetto Corsa does a good job with the sense of speed. It feels about what you'd feel like if you were in a real car. Because if you ever drive most simulators, including iRacing, depending on your field of view settings, it doesn't quite feel the same as real life. Assetto Corsa does a really good job of capturing that. It feels like you're going a whole lot slower than you are. Because if you're ever on a real racetrack, it's really easy to go into a corner and think, oh man, I'm not actually going that fast. And then you look down, you're doing like 80 miles an hour and you're like, oh, I'm gonna die. Lost a little traction there. There is quite a bit of rumbling. I mean, I'm sure you can turn the settings down, but stock, you can see it rumbles itself around so much, it just instantly puts itself into torque steer. And I've got the Fanatec Club Sport V2 pedals, so I have that linear load cell brake, which is awesome. You can pretty much stomp on it and get braking force all the way up to your entire body weight. So you can literally stand on it and get more brake. No guarantee you're not going to lock your tires up, though. All right. Coming a little hot. Slid in. Got my traction. It feels really good. Because I've tried driving the Zonda in other games, and it's a beast to handle. This game actually makes it, you know, pleasant. It feels more like what you'd expect it to be. Because some of those games you play and you're like, there's no way this could be this hard to drive. I'm getting the hang of this now. Kiss that rumble strip. Kiss it. You can also left foot brake in the turns to give yourself a little bit more pivot. That was a bad example. All right, pushing the clutch, get her back into gear. All right. What gear am I in? I can't even see my gear selection. There we go. I really do need to mess with the field of view settings though, because the field of view is a little bit off. Okay, why can't I shift? Oh, I'm trying to use my shifter. I keep forgetting I have to use the paddles. Now, I've only turned about 2 laps in this car. I haven't tried any of the other cars yet. So here, after one more lap, we'll go try a different track in a car and we'll just kind of work our way through it. I really wish my sequential actual gear shifter was working. I don't like using the paddles. When you put a large full-size racing steering wheel on the T500RS, the paddles are a little hard to reach. Oh, stand on the brake, stand on the brake. Come on, bring it around, bring it around. There we go. Saved it. Little left foot brake. That takes some practice in the Zonda. I like to get that full 900 degrees of rotation. Whoa! And the wheel in the game matches where the wheel is in reality, which is nice. A lot of games you have to do a lot of tinkering to get that. All right, come on. Kind of feels like I broke my car a little bit. I'm gonna try a little left foot brake into this turn. So you apply light left foot and use the gas and the brake at the same time to pitch the car. Wow, this thing wants to stick. Come on, baby. Brake free. There we go, a little bit. Oh, tank slapper. All right, time to try a new car. All right, so my best time on those couple of laps was 2 minutes and 7 seconds at Mugello. I don't know if that's a good time or a bad time, guys. You'll have to let me know. But on my previous laps, if you saw that I did here, that was a 2:14, so I definitely was an improvement. All right, so let's change the car. Let's go straight for the Ferrari F40, because on Twitter, one of my followers told me that it was in this game, and I about shit myself because the F40 is one of my all-time favorite cars. It's also one of Jeremy Clarkson's all-time favorite cars on Top Gear. And it's just a raw, like, turbo punch you in the back of the face kind of car, and I like that. So we're going to do practice. Let's go ahead and select a new track so we can get through it. Let's do, let's see, Imola. All right, start. So far, so good. Giving you guys a little bit of a different point of view. The camera's right behind my head, just off to the side just a little bit, so hopefully you guys can see the wheel and you can see the screens. Trying to get a little creative. All right. See, there we go. We're good. All right, guys, here we go. This car has a very touchy clutch in it. I really wish I had the opportunity to drive something like this in real life, just to gauge, you know, how good the simulation of it is. There we go. You can see that needle's just bouncing. This thing fights to find traction. Whoa, okay. Not good. In the kitty litter. All right, let's try this again. This is no Zonda. I think the Zonda is a little bit of a stickier car than this one. All right, whoa. Whoa, that turbo kicks in, it just wants to rip your legs off. All right, here we go. Slow down nice and early. Whoa, whoa, she's a little bit of a slidey car, she is. Oh, not looking good, folks. All right, we're gonna have to slow it down. We can't drive this one like the Zonda. Whoa! Oh, downshift to first. I torqued the motor. All right. I am obviously a horrible driver, and now you all know that. All right, here we go. Get on that brake. Get on that brake. Locking them up. Locking them up. I don't want to lock them up. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ah! Slid her around a little bit. At least I didn't go in the drink that time. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, F40. We can do this. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, damn it. This is one tail-happy car. You know what? I would have honestly thought the Zonda would have been a harder car to drive than the F40. I mean, that's just me. All right, here we go. The force feedback feels completely different for this car too, so I wonder if they model a lot of the force feedback including each car. Because the force feedback in this one feels a lot rougher. I'm gonna try lighter braking. Oh my god! No! God, are we even gonna be able to make a lap? Alright, which way am I supposed to go here? I need to tighten up my wheel a little bit. You can see it moves up and down. The adjustment screw's a little loose. The R3volution lets you adjust like how close the wheel is to you, how far it is away, a whole bunch of stuff. All right, come on, baby. You're just a Ferrari. I can drive you. Come on now. Man, when you shift, the whole car unsettles. I really need to use the clutch to shift this one. I don't know this track either, so this is catching me a little by surprise. All right, back on the track. Come on now. The car has no power in the low RPM range. This car is all turbo. It's like a Honda Civic. You have to wrap it out to get anything out of it. All right, so the Ford F40 has broken my heart, people. It's completely broken my heart. Three minutes, 42 seconds. Oh, God. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm going to put that on the internet. But you guys know me. I don't care. I suck at a lot of things. All right, so change car. Well, let's see. We got a 458 Italia. That's probably a better handling car altogether. So let's try that, and let's head to Monza. Well, no, did we do Monza already? Yeah, we already did Monza, I think. Let's do... Oh, no, we did Mugello. We didn't do that. Oh, let's do Silverstone. There we go. Silverstone! Now, I'll tell you right now, the graphics in this game, they're good. They're a lot better than iRacing. And the game looks good, but honestly, I still think Project Cars might look a little better. Now, I realize this is in beta, well, Project Cars is too, but... they definitely look a lot different, and the graphics, I don't know. It's hard to put my thumb on it, but I can tell you right now, like Forza 5 on the Xbox, the graphics in this don't touch it, in my opinion. But they're very, very sharp, and the control makes up for it. There we go. Oh, hey, look, this one goes around bends. Not the best racing line. Come on, damn it! Still easier to control than the F40. All right, get it past my penalty. Go! When you go off the track, it puts a penalty on you. The sound in the game is cool. I like how when you go off-road, you get that gravelly sound in your wheels. The sliding sound on the wheels is pretty good. I think they need to add a couple more sounds to that. I really like in Forza 5 how when you're sliding completely sideways, like the whole tone of the screeching and everything changes. There we go. Now we got a little speed corner coming up. Right-hander. Little brake. It's a really easy car to correct. Man, that F40 is like damn near impossible to drive. It's probably what makes it so fun. Oh, misjudged that corner. All right, guys, let's get serious. Let's see if I can actually turn a decent lap here. Turn up the volume a little bit. Come on, baby. You can really feel if you got the brake right, too. I need to figure out how to get the vibration to work on my pedals. Because these Fanatec Club Sport V2s have a vibrator in the... Not that kind of vibrator, folks, but it has a vibrator in the brake. I just haven't figured out how to get it to work without it being coupled with the Club Sport wheel. Woo! Sliding! Sliding! Not correctable. Whoa. Come on now. I think I got my force feedback settings too high because the wheel really wants to knock me around. And it makes it hard to catch it coming out of a spin. Come on, turn! Turn! Oh my God, serious? Let's get those rear tires nice and hot. Oh yeah, they're slippery now. Every once in a while I just get mad and do Brodies. I killed my rear tires. Come on, damn it. Ah! Man, this is what happens when you don't race forever, guys. It's the first time I pulled the simulator out in about a month or two. And it's really showing. This video should be titled, How Not to Play Assetto Corsa. Woo, we're sliding. Yeah, we torched those back tires. They're not working anymore. All right, we're gonna try the McLaren MP412C, I think it is. This is supposed to be an easy car to drive. We'll see. Woohoo! Burnout. Slowing me down for the pits. All right, it's on like Donkey Kong. not bad. Just remember, folks, it's not how good you are at it, it's how much fun you have doing it. Oh, crap. I don't have a map of the course and I didn't memorize the turns. You can hear all that gravel, you can feel all that gravel. Next week, I'm going to be working on putting the 5 audio transducers on here. That project's going to take a while, but man, is that going to be cool, especially with games like iRacing, where Sim Vibe supports it, so you'll be able to have all the transducers mimicking effects of the whole chassis of the car. That's going to be cool. All right, come on, you damn car. Come on, bring it in. There it is. Woo! Bump, bump. Just mashing my car up, ripping all the trim out from underneath it. Oh, you're gonna penalize me? I barely went into the grass. Come on. All right, come on, baby. Come on. I never thought in a million years that the Zonda would be the easiest car to drive so far. Oh! Snap oversteer. Come on, baby. Woo! Very hard to catch those spins. I'm sure that's just a lot of fine tuning of the controls to get that right. Also, I noticed compared to iRacing, it seems like there's a little bit more input lag, at least based on the steering wheel moving on the screen. It's not much, but it's enough to make a difference. I'm wondering if there's some things I can do to train that out. Maybe plug it into USB 3.0 or not run it through a hub or something. I'm not sure how much lag that adds to it, but I might experiment around and see if I can reduce the control lag. Oh, only a 5-second penalty for driving all completely off the course and into town? All right. Whoa! There it is. I think my car might be getting a little banged up here. Oh, I got a horn? Out of my way! Change the view. Here, see. Do I got a view button? I do not. I have a horn. I do not have a view button configured. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to settle for the inside the car. Now the camera might distort the point of view, but the one thing the game is really good at is the side screens, even at an angle, look perfectly aligned from where I'm at. The way the dashboard wraps around and the doors wrap around and everything, it looks perfect. Just like with any sim though, you just got to spend some time on it and get familiar with the tracks and cars, and then it gets a whole lot easier. misjudging that corner. Damn it! 2 minutes and 32.96 seconds. Well, it's better than I did in the Ferraris. Well, guys, definitely not one of my finest racing videos, that's for damn sure, but Assetto Corsa is a solid game. I can't wait to see the finished product and how many tracks and cars that they bring into it. It didn't crash on me at all, which I thought was really cool. I mean, I did have the one NVIDIA driver issue, but that's not their fault. That's been around and happens in every single game. But overall, I think it's a great game. The force feedback model is awesome. The way it feels when you're driving, the sense of speed. The graphics are heavily configurable, but even on their max settings, they don't look that great. I mean, they're better than iRacing, but I think Project Cars overall does look better, and I think Forza 5 blows it out of the water. I wish all these computer simulators would start really taking advantage of that graphics horsepower and just bumping the hell out of the graphics. I mean, it's not really important in a racing game, but it's just visually stunning. You know, I personally like it. I'm a little bit different when it comes to stuff like that, but, you know, that's how I am. So guys, I hope this video gave you a nerdgasm. Go check out my many other videos. I've got lots of videos on the simulator with overview of it, more stuff about the screens and how I set them up and all that stuff. This was just a simple video to just get reacclimated. I haven't been on the simulator for over a month. It was collecting a little bit of dust, and you guys were screaming. You were like, come on, please play Assetto Corsa, please. And I was like, damn it, I need to stop unboxing stuff and have some fun. And I did just that. So guys, till next time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, favorite, and subscribe. It helps me a bunch. Also, come follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I love interacting with you guys.